Codcast.
Codcast.
Yeah, like Codcast, as we were gonna call it.
So we're gonna be talking about the new Call of Duty, not World War II, but we're gonna be talking about Modern Warfare 2019. And then we have Jackin, a special guest. He's never played Call of Duty because he has no life. So yeah, he's gonna ask questions throughout the thing.
If he wants to say hi right now, he can. Hi.
And he's okay.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, we're just gonna have some World War II gameplay in on the background because we don't actually have Call of Duty updated yet. So let's talk about Warzone. I think Warzone is actually gonna be really fun.
Yeah, it looks pretty fun right now.
Yeah, I like how they added money to it. I think money's gonna make it makes it way different than any other COD game. I mean, Battle Royale game.
Yeah, for sure.
And then self-revive, you're not gonna have to have any health potions or stuff like that.
Definitely good, you know, for I think it's gonna be pretty fun, honestly.
Yeah, I'm excited to play it.
About it and seeing initially what it looks like, you know, like you know, but
you know, seeing gameplays of it.
Yeah. Like, it looks pretty fun, but we'll see when our games are updated. The next podcast or Codcast will be on that then.
Wait, they're not updated yet?
Brody, so what do you want to talk about right now?
We can talk about well, I think okay, wait a second.
Yeah, we should write a script. Just kidding.
No, so okay, so I think that
kidding.
we could talk about okay, so I think that so another good thing about the I can't remember Warzone. So they're gonna make it so you can the map is really cool because it adds all the multiplayer maps.
Oh yeah. It definitely is gonna be. That's definitely really good because like a lot of BRs they only have one, you know, map, which is, you know.
And then they are gonna be updating it like they're gonna be updating it like a lot. They said it's not just gonna be something that they're not gonna give updates on, but they said that they are gonna give new releases to it once in a while.
Which is definitely good because you got to keep a game like fresh, you know.
Yeah, you can't just keep it boring.
Like Fortnite is just kind of dying a little bit, but it might be kind of bringing it back a little alive. I don't think it's gonna become that much alive compared to what like Modern Warfare is right now, but
like Fortnite, Fortnite. Like, okay, Fortnite's an okay game, it's just they haven't really been dropping any game-changing things to it. Why are we talking about Fortnite? This is a Codcast.
Yeah, this is the Codcast, but, because we're comparing it to VR, I guess,
yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to COD and
multiplayer
stuff, but,
so I think,
yeah, multiplayer stuff.
What else is gonna be good in multiplayer? So multiplayer, whoa, buddy, hey, what's up, buddy? So, I think that another good... Okay, so in multiplayer, I think they said... Did they already drop? I think they said they're gonna drop another new sniper. I don't know if they've done it already, but people say there's a new sniper. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe. That'd be cool, though.
I guess we'll find out when we actually do that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make a separate video. I'm not gonna make a podcast when we play.
Yeah, when we check that out, it'll just be like a normal video, not a podcast.
Yeah, obviously.
We're gonna so the schedule for podcasts will be like at least one every week, I would say, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then really cool.
That.
I like that they made Battle Royale free. It doesn't cost any. Yeah, you can just go ahead and play it.
Yeah, definitely. You know.
And I don't have a sniper loadout. Great.
That's just what I'm using anyway, just sniper. But let's not focus on what we're doing right now. Let's just talk about COD.
So, I think that, so if they did add a new sniper, I hope that it just doesn't, like, suck. And honestly, I feel like the Dragunov, you know that gun, I feel like that's really underrated, you know? Like, I saw Face Testy using it, it's honestly really good.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty good with it. I used to I was trying to level it up like at one point, doing a lot with it. Um, and it's definitely underrated. It's very good.
Yeah, I
In
like
my
that.
opinion.
Most of the time, if you go at least above the waist, that you can get a one-shot kill with it, and then
Oh
if you
yeah,
miss, then you can just shoot right away again.
bro. You can just pretty much spam it. You know, I mean, which that's I mean, you know, it's a spam sniper. Who really cares about, you know? But
Yeah, like it's not a big deal. Like, what do you expect from it?
yeah, like it's good. It's not OP, but it's definitely underrated.
Yeah,
Not a lot of people use it, and I think people should use it because like for like the bigger maps, which honestly there's not a lot of big maps in
yeah.
Modern
Ground
Warfare.
War is pretty much the biggest.
Yeah, and I mean the Juggernaut would be good in like ground war and stuff. But
Now, you
I
know
like
what I
how
think?
good.
You know what I think? No, because I'm gonna go into a different segment, so you keep going.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I like how in Modern Warfare there's not a lot of like huge maps. That's definitely a good thing for Call of Duty. You don't want a lot of huge maps because you're just gonna be running around them a whole lot, and it's kind of annoying.
Yeah,
You know?
like Call of Duty Ghost, they had a bunch of huge maps. It's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
much
yeah, yeah.
like they had ground war size maps. Like the castle map, that was a little too much. I do really like Call of Duty Ghost though. I feel
Yeah,
like it
a
was a
lot of
little
people hate
underrated.
on it. A lot of people, yeah, they hate on it a lot.
I don't
I
really see what
mean,
was wrong with it, besides the maps, obviously. But
the maps and then like the cliffhanger campaign ending, which
yeah,
a
the
little annoying,
cliffhanger.
but
Like obviously
you
they don't
kind of
want
know what
to.
happens. You're, like you
Yeah,
kind of
like
know what happens though by putting like one and one together. Like you kind of know.
yeah.
But
But I mean, who knows? I mean, we know with Call of Duty that they can change everything up. So
and they were talking about a Call of Duty like Ghost 2 coming out, but you know
I
it's
don't
been
think
a
they
little
want to
while
bring
for
that
that to
name back,
happen at this
sadly.
point.
Like they
Yeah,
think that that was
sadly,
pretty.
like it'd be pretty cool to see that, but sadly I don't think they're gonna do that because
Yeah, it's probably gone
a
forever.
lot of people
Unless
like
they just get
yeah.
really desperate, they might bring it back, but I don't think that they're gonna get that desperate.
I don't see them bringing it back.
Yeah, neither do I. And what was I gonna say?
Yeah, where we're gonna go to?
What was I gonna say? I can't remember what I was gonna say.
And
Oh
this is why I
yeah,
love the
so you know what I
podcast
think they should
aspects.
start doing with Modern Warfare? So I think they should start adding some new maps because we know that Crash, or no, not Crash, Shoot House was pretty much the only good new map. All the other ones were just from old Call of Duty games, you know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could see them. I would like personally for them to add a couple more like new cool maps, you know. Definitely for sure. Maybe I don't know, something like pretty nice.
Yeah, I think they should add a like let me think of a map idea real quick. I think they should add a map where I think they should add like a little city map, you know, like not a
Like not
ground
like a
war
huge
size
one.
city map, but
Yeah, not one of those.
like
Like a kind of like
it has
a
like corners and stuff. No camping spots though. Try to make no camping spots, obviously, but like I think if they could make a city map without camping spots, then they're gonna like they'll get some feedback from that. Because usually, you know, especially in ground war, there's so many. Okay, let's talk about camping in ground war. How does that work? Like, do you
oh
really think you're gonna get kills camping? That's like camping in Battlefield. It just doesn't work unless you're
yeah, it
sniping.
doesn't work. The maps are too big. Like the map's too big to do that, you know. But
Yeah.
um, I don't know. Uh, any other topics you want to fall on to that we can talk about? Or should probably muted himself. Pretty funny podcast moment if he did, but I want to say
Hey, sorry, my cousin just called me and I didn't want to say bye to her so fast because she's 5. Alright, anyways, so... Okay, so another thing about the maps, If they could make a... Okay, so you know how Battlefield... I'm just comparing real quick. So you know how in Battlefield they make it so... So, okay, let's be honest here. Call of Duty absolutely copied Battlefield from its Conquest gameplay. Like, absolutely, no doubt about it. I think that they should input, destructive, areas. You know, like, we can break walls down and stuff like that. I just got a collat. I think they should do stuff like that.
Yeah, honestly, that's a good idea.
And maybe not every single thing be destructive, even though Battlefield 5 does do that. Not everything be destructive, but most things. Like, what could be destructive? Like, at least a few of the buildings, you know? Or maybe, you know, like in shipment, how we're playing right here, they have a shipment in there.
Yeah.
I think that they could make it so, they, you know, they at least try to make some destructive environments, because they don't really have that at all.
Yeah, I was gonna follow on the point, Black Ops 5 coming out 2020.
Oh yeah, on new gen consoles.
Yeah, PS5 also coming out 2020, bro.
Yeah, that'll be fun, but
Yeah,
you know,
they're both
I don't
on
really
5,
know.
so.
I wonder if there's ever gonna be a PS6.
Honestly,
I feel
I
like
think they'll
that'd
make it
be...
to that point, honestly, but
I don't know. Would that be too far or
be a
not?
while.
It depends how the PS5 is. You know what I hope they can do with the PS5 though? I hope that you can plug in a PS4 controller into the PS5, because I am so used to the PS4 controller, and I honestly really like it.
Well, also hopefully they would make the controller kind of, you know, near to the PS4 at least. You know?
Yeah, and honestly I've seen rumors that they're gonna put a screen on it. I don't want them to do that. That does not look fun.
Hold on, I'll be right back. That'll be quick though.
Okay.
Sorry for leaving the podcast for a moment.
It's alright. So, once he gets back, we could probably talk about, like,
The PS5 and stuff.
yeah, we could. And, like, maybe new possible, games that they could make.
Have you seen like how people think the PS5 looks? It's like a freaking toilet.
Yeah, actually, though, it looks like you could sit on it.
Sorry, I'm back. I had to do something, but
Yeah, it's alright. So, Jackson, do you have any questions about literally anything?
No,
No? Alright, bet.
not really.
I think that they, let me think real quick. You know what I think they should add, though? I think they should add, what's it called? Man, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, okay, so Akimbo. What do you think about Akimbo?
Kimbo. I mean, I don't like it personally, but honestly, I don't know. The Kimbos are Kimbo.
Like, I think it's... Honestly, I'm gonna be honest here. I think it's overpowered on the X16. Like, it is amazing on the
I was
X16.
gonna say, I was looking at pictures of the supposed what the PS5 controller and console's gonna look like.
Yeah. Looks like
if
a
it looks
toilet.
like this, it's pretty crazy.
Oh, but
yeah,
I have seen I have seen the plan for the PS5 controller though. It does actually look like the PS4 controller.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It
I
kind
mean,
of does, yeah, for sure.
It's not.
It's a lot cleaner. It's
Yeah,
cleaner.
it looks like a what's it called? A scuff controller that you can buy.
Yeah.
Looks like one of those.
I
And
think
there's
they might add
another
that back
picture I'm
button
seeing.
thing. Do you think they're gonna add that back button to it that they made a little while ago?
No, I think that you'll have to buy an add-on. Like, you can buy an add-on
Yeah.
back button for your PS4 that they just now made.
Yeah, that's
But
yeah. Yeah, because if they just do a back button attached to the PS5, no.
the PS5 controller would cost
Yeah,
a lot more.
yeah, $3,000.
So, how much do we think that the controller is going to cost? Because we already know that the...
Like maybe 72 if it has the back button, but if it doesn't, probably as much as the PS4 controller or a little bit more because it's so new.
And we already
I
know
feel
that the
like
PS5 is gonna be like $470.
like
So
with the
basically,
like it's gonna be about the normal price of like what a new console would be like as it comes out. Like the
yeah.
PS4
Yeah.
was, a certain price, and then it's gonna be about that. Is what.
I think
Oh yeah.
the controller might be at least $20 more than the new one, just cause like it's
I
like
would say honestly
maybe
like the controller would be at
depends.
least maybe 65, 70 at least, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes
maybe like
sense.
Because the
15.
PS4 controller to buy like a new one like on like Amazon or if you go to a store is like $60.
I hate doing that. I just don't do it. I just go to the store and then get a discount. 'Cause I'm good.
Yeah, I just go to GameStop. Man, man, we're not even talking about COD yet. So, oh yeah, I was just gonna say, so, oh darn it, what was I gonna say? That was good.
I was like, yeah, we should probably talk about COD because this is like Codcast.
A Codcast.
This
We
one
will,
is-
we will
this
do
one is.
just like whatever comes to our mind cast. So a podcast,
Yeah.
but whatever comes to our
But,
mind, we'll just go into
I
that.
was gonna say, what do you want to actually call like the official podcast? Like, they're gonna be different names, but like, what's the official like podcast name? Would you?
Honestly, I think the viewers should decide.
I don't think we're gonna have many, but
I feel like
you know.
Morgs. I want to kill myself. But what was I gonna say? Man, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah,
Well-
yeah. Okay, so you know how in this game that we're playing right now, World War II, you know how they made it so you can, so they made the HQ, right? I think they should do the same thing. Like, I don't know. I don't think they should do that with Black Ops 5, but they should definitely do that with future Call of Duty games, because that was really smart how they did the HQ. Like, how you can go around as a third-person character, you can go to, like, the armory, you can go to gun shops, paint shops, you can go on a 1v1 tournament. That is amazing.
I was thinking they're not gonna be able to do a whole lot to Black Ops 5 because it's probably been in development for a couple of years already, you know?
Yeah, maybe,
And I was
actually.
thinking, probably has, and I was thinking, they're gonna be finishing it up, obviously, because the release date's, like, late 2020, I think, is when it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if they still can do, like, slight adjustments, but I would say not like the World War II, like, like how they have the HQ, but like a kind of like a type of HQ.
Like, I don't think they
like-
should have the exact HQ in BO5. I think they should definitely have it in future Call of Duty games, but definitely not BO5. Because just a Black Ops game does not seem like a HQ third-person free roam type of game, you know? Black Ops game seems like a fast-paced, a Black Ops. You know what I mean. If you're a COD fan, then you know what a Black Ops game feels like.
But yeah, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know, you know.
And I think they're like, this is honestly a meme. Honestly, I'm not being totally serious. How long do we think it's gonna be until another what's it called, futuristic COD game comes out? I mean, I'm talking decades.
I mean, I'm assuming BO5 is gonna be, it's gonna be futuristic, but obviously when Black Ops 3 came out, everyone liked this. I think the futuristic.
It was definitely
like,
the best.
airdrop-
It was definitely the best futuristic game.
I was gonna say it's definitely the best. You know how they have like obviously Advanced Warfare that you had like the boosting in the air. I think Black Ops 3 did that like the best, like the black like running on the walls and all
Yeah,
that. and they did that the
jetpack.
best on-
It did the
yeah,
best
the jetpack.
jetpack.
I feel like they
game.
did that the best out of any game that's tried that. To do that like in a war game.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do like the boots on the ground, and that's what they did with Black Ops 4, which I really do like. They listened to the community about that.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel they need to make sure like it's boots on the ground still, cause
And you know what I'm hoping about
Personally,
BO5? I'm hoping it's either like midday. Like I hope it's either like 2019 or 2020, or it's still in the Vietnam War. Cause you know what I mean.
yeah, like
Because if it's
I
in
feel
the
like I would
it's
say
in
not.
the-
I would say I like the past. and then the present. I would not say future though.
Yeah, future. I think future's out of the question for a while. And like and I feel like Call of Duty Ghost got like it wasn't fair. Like okay, so did it come before or after all the futuristic games? I think it was after, right?
Before. It was like before.
Oh wait, no, it was before. So they kind of got a bad spot because honestly, the people they were kind of bored from boots on the ground. So honestly, it wasn't really fair because they were bored from boots on the ground, but they still like I feel like they wanted vehicles, right? Like we wanted vehicles and like we wanted ground war pretty much. But then we gave them Ghost, and Ghost is a good game now, we realize, because what we wanted then is not what we wanted now. So I feel like Ghost was at a bad time and it got a disadvantage.
Yeah, I feel like we were going back to that point. Ghost is definitely underrated and kind of shit on for no reason.
Yeah, I think honestly I like Ghost. There are some bad things about it. Like were supply drops in that game? I can't remember.
They had the they had like remember they had like the Michael Myers drop and that stuff, but that was good. They did that good. That was definitely
they did that
good
very good.
Like the Michael Myers drop, and like they did the Juggernaut good, which
No, did they have a Juggernaut? No, I think it was called like the Massacre thing or something.
No,
like it's where you were in a
Juggernaut
suit, but then you only had a knife. Really?
Yeah, it was something like that. I don't remember, but
yeah, I think it was called like Massacre or something. You had a Juggernaut suit, a little bit buffed up, and then what's it called? And then a knife.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look.
And I gotta be honest, playing this shipment compared to 2019 Modern Warfare shipment, man, it really does feel a lot smaller than all the other ones.
I mean, even with this not even being like that long ago, like this 2017, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good game, honestly, though. Like, I feel like this should have gotten a lot more credit. Just think, they had to get all World War II weapons, and I think they did an insane job at that. They had to get World War II weapons. They had to get they had to find a good story. And you know what? Okay, this is a little real life mention. You know, I just gotta say this though. So I have a grandpa, and my grandpa's dad was in the World War II, and he was a war hero. Dude, he looks exactly like the COD, what's it called? The COD main character. Like, they look the exact alike. But yeah, just had to say that. But I think that the campaign in this game was definitely one of the best.
Yeah, I feel like with at least like the World War II's perspective, I think World at War was better, but that's just my opinion. Especially because it's the OG, you know, old like type, and they definitely did that.
Yeah, no 3D movement.
My view, they did definitely better than this, but like.
So personally, don't bully me. Personally, I've never played World at War. I know it was really good, and people are really like underrating that. But so personally, I've never played it, so I don't really know what to choose, so I can't argue with that. But I know it was really good, and people underrate it.
Yeah, I mean, cause I've been playing it lately, and I mean, last time I played, there's so many hackers on. Like they're always on now, cause like it's an old game and you can hack it easily.
Yeah, like you're not gonna get banned from an old game. That's why they take advantage of it.
But like I played zombies in the campaign, and honestly, it brought back a lot of old stuff like memories. And definitely, it still seems like good. It doesn't even seem like it was released in 2008. Honestly, it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah.
It seems almost still like a newer type of game, you know. But
yeah, they did a great job on that game.
And then
honestly, I'm mad right now that they didn't make it so you can put PS3 games into PS4. Like, I want to play BO2 on PS4.
And supposedly with the PS5, you're going to be able to use PS4
and it's crazy,
and PS3.
Because you can, they released Modern Warfare on, they released Modern Warfare 2 on PS4, right?
No.
And Modern Warfare.
Not that I know of. No.
Really?
But
I know
they
they
have
released Modern
they have
Warfare, but
they have remastered.
yeah,
Not the
remastered. Obviously not the
original.
original. If they had the original, what the heck? Why?
But there's no Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, and I'm sorry. I figured this. Or I didn't figure this out. I found this out. I have to say this. You know the mission when you you snipe off Zakhaev's arm, the very final mission in Modern Warfare. In the remastered version, you can look at one of the cars and you can see Makarov in there, and you can see Yuri a little bit, but you can shoot Makarov and create a time
you can see them
paradox.
you can see them in the original too.
No, you can't see them in the original because in the original Modern Warfare 2 didn't come out.
What do you mean? It's in there.
No, you can't see
They're still a
them.
thing.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they're in there. There's still characters in the game.
No, can you like
Makarov
shoot
was,
them
but
and
Yuri
create?
not necessarily. I don't know
Like
if you can
get a
shoot them
time,
or not, but
you
you
can
can
get
see
a,
them.
you can get a trophy time paradox if you shoot Zakhaev, and then you shoot I'm putting the bots on veteran, but you can shoot you have to shoot Zakhaev and then you shoot what's his name, Makarov, and then you get a trophy named time paradox.
Yeah.
I think that's cool how they did that. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but in this game, sorry, I have to go back to the HQ. I think it is amazing how they did multiplayer in this game. It's unlike any other Call of Duty ever made, because in normal Call of Duty, you just go to the menu, right? And you know, choose which one you want to do. You can literally walk to what thing you want to do in this game. Like, we can show them in a little bit, but you can literally, like, you can walk around and stuff. Like, the HQ is just amazing.
I think we want to end the podcast in a little bit.
Yeah, maybe after
maybe
this
like
game.
couple more minutes. Yeah, like after this game. Because this one's gonna be a little shorter.
Just
We
'cause
want
it's
to
our first.
make them. Yeah, we do want to make them kind of like an hour 30 minutes ish. You know, around the
Yeah.
area. And then obviously we can have more that are 2 hours, a little more longer. But this
Oh yeah,
one,
did
the
you
first
guys
one, a
know
little
that
shorter.
Call of Duty has guns?
What?
Yep.
No?
Yeah.
You've
Call
never
of Duty
played.
has
How would you
guns?
know that? It does not have guns. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Call of Duty has guns.
Jackson,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what? Get out of the party.
Yeah, no. Yeah, leave now. There's
Why
no
are you
guns in
laughing,
Call of
Andrew?
Duty, bro.
I thought
Like,
you were a
chill
Call of Duty
out.
fan. Gosh, what do you
There's
think we are,
literally no
savages? We
guns.
don't kill people.
Bro, we don't kill people, bro.
think I
I'm
am a
holding a
savage?
shovel, bro. I gotta go dig, okay?
Yeah, I'm holding a shovel too. I gotta
Yo,
go
see,
dig.
yo, is this you? Let's dig.
Is this you? Yeah, let's dig.
Yeah,
Oh,
that guy's
shoot.
shooting you.
With his handgun, obviously. I mean,
It's
handgun's
his
actually
finger
still a
gun.
real gun.
Yo, wait, what
Oh,
are you
shoot.
holding? What was that you're holding?
This is a PP gun.
I'm gonna dig, bro. I gotta dig.
Whatever it's called.
Yo,
Yeah,
I got a
where are you?
PP.
I'll dig with you too.
I do have a PP.
Oh, me too.
I'm using the PP, bro.
Oh shoot! Grenade. I mean, not
I am
grenade.
using the PP, bro. The PPSH. This is
Oh,
my
yeah, the
favorite gun.
PPSH.
This is my favorite gun in World at War and in World War II. My most used gun as well, as I could say.
Yeah.
And then obviously in World at War, I'm max level because hackers, but and same with like Modern Warfare 2 and stuff. I'm max level as well because hackers, because yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna end my live stream here. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that first live stream, and yes,